Good morning, gorgeous. It's Dr. Rogini. So, before I want to start talking about the topic I want to cover today, I just want to remind you about the Masterclass Frequency of Shakti. It's going to be in August, live, virtual. I'm going to be sharing topics about the frequency, about Shakti. So, you know what Shakti means. If you don't know what Shakti means, I will just share with you what that means. Shakti is the divine feminine frequency, the frequency that's found inside of you. The frequency of confidence, the frequency of certainty, frequency of self-led leadership skills, the frequency of guidance, the frequency of knowing, certainty. All that part is in that Shakti frequency. So we're going to be covering deep. We're going to go deep in there. It's going to activate that part in you that has been silent, or if it has been activated in you, it will help you to reach to the next level. So that's how powerful this workshop is going to be. So you get to also ask questions. I'll be answering questions in terms of like the depth, in terms of how to get to the next step, in terms of how to work with those emotions that's showing up at the level you're in terms of resistance that's coming up. There's a lot of different layers, and it's going to be deep. Okay? So one thing I want to share in that workshop is leadership. Self-led leaders. So we are all, every single human being has that skill, self-led leadership. People think only the ones who are far, far ahead in life are leaders. No, you have that leadership skill as well. You just have to recognize it. You just have to see yourself what that is. You have to be able to recognize where you have used your leadership skills. So if you truly talk about leadership skills, you are a leader whether you're leading a family, you're a leader whether you're leading your children, you're a leader whether you're leading your relationship, you're a leader whether you're leading a business, your own parents maybe, loved ones, or if you're even like helping them with anything. Even when you're helping yourself, you're a leader. So you don't have to be in a certain level of income or a certain level of knowledge or a certain level of life that the leadership will come in. No, it's something that is born inside of you. It's always been there. That's the one that has brought you where you are in life. That's the one that has created your family if you're a parent. It created your relationships, created your business, created your job, whatever that is. That leader has led you to where you are right now. So now, this is the thing that I want to share. Can you lead yourself out of your current situation that you don't enjoy anymore? This doesn't mean breaking things up. This doesn't mean burn things down. It means how to stand up in your own power. Can you lead yourself out of those negative emotions? Can you lead yourself out of fear, worry? And let me share with you, every level you reach into, you are going to experience different levels of fear and doubts, security issues, like feeling that what if things break down. That's all part of growing. That's part of elevating. That's part of movement. That's part of creating new things in your life. So can you bring that leadership into your next level of your life? The dream that you're seeing you can feel it, you know there's something more, but you don't know how to get there. So leadership, to reach the next level, it requires different levels of leadership skills. It requires different levels of recognizing your own limitations and stepping out of that. Okay? So let me give you an example. So for example, you've reached a level of life, you've beautiful security, you have beautiful, everything is like perfectly aligned. It's the way you want it. But you know there's something more. You know there's a next step. But the current situation, the current wherever you are, is like you're so attached to it, you cannot do the next move. And again, I said, you don't need to burn things down. This is having a level of trust and faith and confidence that you can do the next thing. And this happens in strong, beautiful relationships. This happens in mothers who have kids and they want to do the next thing, and they're like, their life feels like it's being led by their children, it's being led by their relationships. No, you can actually lead that family, lead your children, lead your spouse in the level that you want to reach into. So you don't have to step down. So we're going to be covering all these different various topics, and Shakti is waiting for you. She is waiting to be revealed inside of you. I am not revealing, I'm not bringing Shakti to you. You're going to find her. So when you buy this masterclass, you're buying literally the frequency of Shakti. You're not buying the masterclass itself. You're not buying a course. You're not buying knowledge, intellect. You're buying beyond the intellect. You're buying that frequency. You're stepping into a new level of life. You're calibrating into that. And that's it. In order for you to reach that, it requires that. And I didn't know that too at one point. So when I felt stuck, I felt I was going in circles. I was like, what's going on? And when you go in circles, you know things start breaking down, things don't work out, everything feels like it's going down the hill. That's because you're comfortable where you are. Okay, so when you purchase this course, first of all, when you're guided to purchase this course, that's when you purchase. Don't purchase by feeling like, oh, I have to force myself to do this. But do it by self-leading. Do it by, yes, this is going to lead me to the next level of life. Do it by confidence and certainty. Not with fear, not with doubt, because people who come into this frequency workshops that I've done in the past, they all are self-led. They're ready to do this. They're not about, oh, let me step in. Oh, if I don't like it. No. You take that responsibility and go in. Once you go in, what happens is, I've done this, it has happened with me, with my students, where I've done courses in the past, I was like, I'm going all in. And then I go in, I was like, there will be one thing that I need from that course. That's it. And some of you need the whole thing. Some of you need that one thing, and will already move you forward. And sometimes you want to be in this frequency to calibrate consistently, to remind you to be in that frequency. And some of you can step right away to the new level. It all depends where you are right now. So purchase it with confidence and certainty. Before you click that purchase button, know that you're going to transform, because the minute you click that button, you're already going to be transforming. That's the power of Shakti. That's the power of confidence. That's the power of transformation. Okay, so see you soon in August. The dates are going to be all in the link. You can click in that link. It's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on Wednesdays. I don't remember exactly the dates. The dates is going to be right there. Three Wednesdays. Okay, and so the workshops we have done in the past, we've had patients, my clients who've been under chiropractic care come in. We have clients from other places who have not been my chiropractic patients, and the transformations that happens inside of you it's beyond. You know it. When I'm talking, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? So thank you for following and subscribing to my page. Thank you for sharing this content to other people. There's many people waiting for this information, for this knowledge, with this wisdom. And when I say information, it's not information in your head. It's connection. It's deep. It's very, very deep. So we will see you soon. I'm so looking forward. Have a wonderful, wonderful summer, and see you in August.